Okay everyone, we have a new challenge, so let's go ahead. Return the number count of vowels in the given string. We'll consider A, E, I, O, U as vowels for this kata, but not Y. The input string will only consist of lowercase letters and or spaces. Okay, great. So I've already started a flow chart diagram. So what we're going to do is we're going to start and we'll get our vowel list. We'll make each letter in the vowel list lowercase using the lower function. We're going to get a count. So for every letter inside the sentence, if there's more, we're going to ask, is there a vowel in the list? If there is, we're going to increase the count by 1, and we're going to keep looping until we have no more letters in the sentence, and then we'll end, and we will return the count. So let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing we need to do is a vowel list. We'll make a variable and call that vowels, and we will create an empty list, and inside that list we will insert A, E, I, O, U. Great, that's done. And now what we'll do next is we will for every single text, we'll make it what we'll do next. So what we'll do next is we'll make a new variable called text, and we'll make that equal to the sentence that has been passed through in our function, and we're going to use the lower function right here. So let's look at what lower does. It's a built-in Python. So let's look at what lower does. It's a built-in Python method primarily used for handling strings. The lower method takes no arguments and returns the lowercase strings for the given string by converting each uppercase to lowercase. If there is no uppercase in the given string, it returns the original string. So for example, we have apple, and it's going to change it all to lowercase. So that's what we want to do. So I'll return our flowchart now. So we've done this, and then we've done this one. Now we need to make another variable called count, and we'll start that at 0. So we're going to count our vowels. So we're going to use a for loop. So we're now working on this for I in sentence, and we'll use an if statement. If I in vowel, so we're going to iterate through each letter in a sentence, and for each letter in the vowel, if I is in the vowel list, we're going to increment count by 1. And then we should just, all we need to do is return count. So let's go ahead and see if that's working. Let's test that. Great, I passed. So let's have a deeper dive at how our code exactly works. The next thing we need to do is get a print statement that looks like this. So we're going to call our getCount function and pass in hello, and we're going to print the returned value, which is the count. So copy that, and we'll go into Python. We'll go to Python tutor, and we'll paste in our code, and we'll step through it so we can visualize exactly what's happening. So we'll click next. So we've created a getCount, and now we've got our argument, which is hello. And then now we have our vowel list, which has been created, A, E, I, O, U. We now have our text hello. Now we've created our variable count. Now we're looking at I. So if we look at, now we're looking at I. And then H, E is a vowel, so it's incremented it by 1. L isn't a vowel, second L, and O, which is also a vowel, we incremented it by 2, and now it's returned the value of 2. So that's exactly